breaking news here, and I apologize for looking up because I can memorize all this stuff. Baylor men's basketball will have a 4-year series matchup with Memphis, and it's actually going to start the 2025-2026 season and it'll last till 2028-2029. In fact, we already know the day and the time and the station for the first game. It's going to be on a Saturday, December 6th in Memphis, Tennessee at the FedEx Forum at 3:30 p.m. Central Time on CBS. We already know the following year in 2026 will be played in the Foster Pavilion at the Foster Pavilion, Waco, Texas on December 5th. Now, 2027-2028 year, we do not know what day or time for sure yet, but it will be played at the Foster Pavilion in Waco, Texas, while the 2028-2029 season will be played at the FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee. So I think it's cool to have multiple years of a series going on. It helps both these teams to get another quality game, to say the least. It helps the NCAA tournament resume potentially. As for next year, what does Memphis men's basketball bring back exactly? Exact same situation as Baylor men's basketball, to be exact. As in, anybody that could have returned, they're not there. So it's a lot of roster newness for Memphis, just like for Baylor. Luckily, this game is in December, so they can work out some of the kinks before then. And Memphis last year was first in the American, 29-6 overall, but they were around 64 in the NCAA tournament. They do bring in 2 freshmen. They did bring a double-digit score from Lane College, which is an NAIA school. A double-digit score from UTGRV, which supposedly Baylor's going to play, but it's not been confirmed yet on the schedule. So that could have been a possibility at UTGRV, but now it's the case for Memphis here. A double-digit score from Temple, which is in the American Conference as well, so it's in-conference transfer. A double-digit score from Kansas State, which that's Doug McDaniel, by the way. A double-digit score from McNeese State, or McNeese. A double-digit score at Western Kentucky. A player that averaged 8.2 points per game at South Carolina a year ago, 6 points per game at Ohio State, 4.8 points per game at LSU, 3 points per game at South Dakota State, and 2.1 points per game from St. Mary's, which is actually Penny Hardaway's son. He's back at Memphis after spending a year at St. Mary's. So that is interesting, to say the least. So both of these teams have a lot of roster turnover, to say the least. So I already know for a fact that Baylor men's basketball will definitely take on Creighton in the Players Era Festival as well as St. John's, but we do not know about the third game, whether it's going to be on November 26th or is it going to be the following day. Who knows? You do also play Louisville in the non-con for sure, and this is besides your conference league, which I already went over, by the way, on who they're going to play twice, who they're going to just play once, whether it's at home or away. Now, Memphis, obviously, they do not know their conference slate in terms of who they're going to play just once or who they're going to just play twice. They do not know that. But what I could say is they will play in the Bahamar Championships. They're going to play Purdue the first game. Well, the second game is either going to be Texas Tech or Wake Forest. Wake Forest is probably the weaker of the bunch, in my opinion, but Texas Tech is up there this year. Purdue, same thing. They will also play Vanderbilt and non-con. So we know who they're going to play at least once. It's just who they're going to play twice. And whether that game is at home or away, we do not know for those individual matchups, to say the least. So let's see what both these teams look like before that matchup. If this would be a top 25 matchup, I will definitely preview this game. Or top 25 versus receiving votes. But this is a quality opportunity for both of these teams to help themselves in the NCAA tournament resume. Because I think Memphis should get back to the NCAA tournament. I think so. We just don't know what seed, obviously. And I honestly think Baylor men's basketball is more of a question, but a little bit, given their roster turnover. But I know the same thing kind of goes with Memphis as well. But I have to think Baylor men's basketball is going to be better than last year. They're taller and more versatile, and they'll look at the wingspans. The question is like the three-point shooting, I know, but still, you get the whole point, and you could look at the Memphis basketball roster if you want to. They already have that on their website. Kind of same thing for Baylor men's basketball. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Course ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So my month this course like video, kind of really helps YouTube background. Some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch it. And if you're watching, and hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well. And you know, with the college basketball scheduling, and you could actually play more games than you have been in the past starting next year. This opened up that opportunity, obviously, to do it multiple years, and that's one game less they have to worry about in advance as well.